Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Melissa and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. Sorry, I ran out of space on my phone, so I'm having to use the camera from the library, but it's not designed to really do low light, so I know I look weird. Today's tip for frugal living is to consider not doing a corporate Christmas. So it's actually a huge movement. And it's actually kind of tough for me because as a shipped shopper, I kind of, and that being my source of income, I kind of need people to overconsume and constantly buy and everything. And, so that's tough. But then the minimalist in me, the person who has for years been telling people to spend less and do less. And I'm sorry, it's again with the stinking, really have to figure out how to remove these squares. And I really hope it's not like, oh, woo. Because in editing, sometimes I get huge blurry messes. But consider a Christmas that is not capitalistic or isn't. Anyways, yeah. So the minimalist in me, though, has been trying to get people on board with this for years. How about we don't spend so much money? How about we don't waste all this money? How about we don't go out and buy new Christmas decorations and spend, and I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been times, I will see if I can find a picture, but a few years ago when I was teaching, my nephew wanted all of the monster cars. He wanted, I don't know, 100, or, I don't know, something like that, 1,000 maybe. So 1,000. So I bought him all sorts of monster car stuff. I went way above my normal spending limit, but I was determined. And then I decorated it. I wrapped it with all this crazy wrapping and lights and candy canes. And I don't know why. I don't know what about that year made it different and made me be so excessive. I don't know if it was the exhaustion. I don't know if it was, trying to, I don't know, trying to win Christmas, whatever. I had gotten him this really cool toy that's designed to think the year before, and he never played with it. He hated it. It's designed to make kids imagine and stuff, so he didn't see anything in it. But and then again last year I went back to simple the year before. But so I get the temptation to do that. I think I spent more on my nephew at that age than I did when my kid was that age. It was just a really weird year for me. And this really, I don't know. So a lot of people are doing we're not doing a corporate Christmas. Some because of boycotts, some because they just can't afford it, some because they are choosing to take Christmas money and donate to SNAP, some because they were on SNAP, so now Christmas money has to go to SNAP, some because their health insurance premiums doubled, so now they don't have money. Any number of reasons. So today's tip for frugal living is to consider jumping on the no corporate Christmas bandwagon and you know, whether you do homemade gifts or no gifts or whatever. I think actually, I figured it out. I am going to go and find some cute mugs for the littles in my life, and I am going to find some mug recipes so that they can have like mug cakes. So I'm going to buy those grocery ingredients and make little mixes so that all they have to do is like add a this or add a that and, you know, mix it up. And I think it'll be fun for them because they're kind of at that age, and then they'll be able to have a little treat where mom and dad can meet it out, and they can have, you know, like one a week or two a week, like whatever mom and dad decide. But it's like a cool little dessert. So, you know, they'll have their own personal mug to make their mug cake in, and then they'll have several mug cake packages. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, so that it's not really spending as much. And if you want to see me look up recipes and do that, if you want to see me make them, let me know, and I will try and remember to do a video on it. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living, and I have no idea if I'm going to have to redo this video because lighting or whatever, so I'm going to just end it there. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.